Alright guys, we have a bunch of hype stuff on the way for the 1-year anniversary of Wuthering Waves with some brand new info and updates. We now have even more events confirmed to be coming for the 2.3 version update, which also gives us info on all the upcoming rewards that we can expect for the anniversary, and it's looking pretty insane. The reward count is already looking really high with over 60 pulls for free, and also the possibility of us getting a 5-star selector ticket. And the crazy thing is we still don't even have the full pull count of what all the events will give, not to mention all the extra content alongside these new events. But all we know is the anniversary is going to give us huge rewards, and we now have even more events on the way, which might make the pull count the highest it's ever been. So let's go over all the hype new anniversary details in this video. And if you guys want to be kept updated on everything Wuthering Waves, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and put those notifications on because I got you guys covered with all the latest WUWA news. But alright, let's not waste any time and get right into it. We have a lot of crazy new info about all the 2.3 version update events. So as you guys know, the event count for this update is quite high, as expected for an anniversary patch, because just from the beta, we have about 20 confirmed events so far, and 20 is a lot higher than what we usually get, but this also counts the character trials and double bonus events. But even so, that will bring us to around 18 pure events, which is still a crazy amount. So let's go over all these events one by one. We have a few brand new events to mention. The first one is actually a new permanent event. The Elusive Realm is going to be getting some changes in the 2.3 update and will now become a permanent mode. We know how the devs have been hyping up this mode quite a lot and stated how they plan to release it with better improvements in the future and better rewards, so it seems that the time has finally come for the anniversary, where we're finally getting the Elusive Realm permanently with brand new rewards and a brand new end screen. This is the first of many, because we also have a new event here described as a Genshin-like battle event called Abyss, like a demon castle event where there's 20 floors that you have to climb up, and we have a new UI for this event as well. This person has reached the castle floor 20. I noticed you can also equip cube forms of some of the characters. This is like a new mechanic just for this mode, where these cube resonators will have different skills for you to use in battle. For example, there's a Rochia cube that has a skill to pull targets and deal havoc damage, which is very similar to what she already does in the game. So it's basically like equipping echoes, but instead of using echoes in battle, it'll be the abilities of the characters. Now we don't know the amount of astrites that we get for completing this event yet, but a tower mode event with 20 floors, I would expect some pretty good rewards. Alright, now let's talk about the anniversary dedicated events. We have about 5 events just for the anniversary. First off, we're getting a special event with a mini game set to be similar to Monopoly. So for those that like Monopoly, you'll like this game mode. And rewards for clearing this event, you can obtain a free limited 10 pull and a glider with special effects. We've seen this reward before, but now we know that this Monopoly event is where you obtain it. And we're also getting a few login bonuses for the anniversary. We have our usual login bonus event, giving us 5 standard and 5 limited pulls. But we have a few extra login events here because this one is going to give us 300 astrites, some materials, and a new item. The new item being 5 of the Echo main stat selectors. So this is going to be one of the ways to get the new Echo main stat selectors. And the next event here, what it looks like to be the new login bonus just for the anniversary, where we can obtain a free limited 10 pull from logging in on 7 different days and claiming the rewards. So pretty nice here, a bunch of login events just for the anniversary. But that is not all that we're getting, because next up is a game anniversary tea party event, which is also a new permanent event. So for those who missed out doing this in the 2.3 update, this will be on the game forever. So for those who missed out, the permanent rewards will be available, but I'm pretty sure there's also going to be limited rewards for this event only for the 2.3 update. So make sure to complete that. And now from the main screen, we see this event will give us about 600 astrites and additional rewards. The UI for this event is also a lot similar, the same one to the 1-year anniversary teaser. So this gives us pretty much a confirmation that this is like the main anniversary event. All right, now going over the event that everyone will be waiting for in the upcoming anniversary live stream. This is going to be the free 5-star event. From what we could gather from this event, this is going to be where you can obtain a free limited 5-star selector ticket. Once completing the event here and obtaining this ticket, you will then have 6 different options to choose from, which will include limited characters and limited weapons. The options will be Jian, Yinlin, and Zhengli Yao, plus all their signature weapons will be included as well. So the 5-star Verdant Summit, String Master, and Verity's Handle. This will be a truly fitting reward for the 1-year anniversary. Now let's hope this is indeed confirmed in the upcoming live stream. We should get some confirmation rather soon because the live stream is coming up and will be live on April 19. So we should get all the confirmation on the hype anniversary stuff on that day, and I'll do a little recap for you guys. But until then, we will have to settle for the beta info. And now going over the rest of these events here. So we have a Reprise of Tides event, which is like an anniversary event just for the returning players, which will give you some help at coming back to the game with astrites and materials. Then we have an anniversary cake event that gives us about 260 with some mats to 260 astrites. And then we have Invite a Newbie event. So inviting other players, inviting new players, you can obtain an extra 450 astrites. It seems they really want to bring the old and new players back to the game for the anniversary with all these hype events and rewards, which does make sense. A lot of stuff for returning players, which is also nice. They don't forget the players that want to try out the game once more. Here we also have a Chibi event. So similar to what we saw in the anniversary teaser, we're getting a Chibi event, which includes the Chibi versions of all the characters. And we have a small version of the map just for this event. So we'll see what that is like. And now next up, we also have a new roguelike mode with a film shooting theme. Here you can obtain 270 astrites and some materials. And yeah, so because this is still the beta, the events are still unfinished. Because of this, we don't have the full details and pull count just yet. But for the rest of the events here, I'm just going to name them. So we have something called Hamster Event, then a special combat event with the anniversary theme. We got an event dedicated to Sakona, then the double resources event, and lastly, we have the trials for the new 2.3 banners. So we're going to be getting 2 banners so far. We'll see if we get any reruns. They should be telling us in the anniversary live stream. But yeah, guys, so far from what I could calculate with this early info, we have over 5,000 astrites with 15 limited pulls and 5 standard pulls just from events in the 2.3 version update. And as I said, this is not even the full pull count for these events because a lot of these events are still unfinished and blocked out. And also, not to mention all the other content like the new quest exploration and the new permanent stuff, the resets. The pull count for this update is going to be much higher. So stay tuned for that monthly pull count video. But for now, guys, let me know what you think down below of these new events and rewards. When it comes to the anniversary update, how many pulls do you think is acceptable for us to be getting for free? And should we be getting a free 5-star? Let me know down below. This concludes the overview of the upcoming 2.3 events. So if you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. Put those notifications on. This concludes all the info for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.